you. Welcome to Women's Corner. My name is Miss Blossom. And of course, here we educate women, talk to women. Keep you abreast of what's going on and how you can be a better version of yourself. Well, I'm not doing this alone as usual. I have my co-host. I don't even know why she's wearing black today.
I don't know. I don't know the right word to use, but I feel blacky. That's how I feel today, honestly.
Well,
Good
that's
afternoon.
gratitude.
Yeah. Good afternoon, viewers. Welcome to another exciting episode of Women's Corner, where we talk about everything pertaining to women. Today's episode is promising to be very, very exciting. So sit back and don't go anywhere. My name is Gratitude Mofede.
Mm-hmm. You didn't put our Gen Z host. You're tired of Gen Z.
They know, my people. Gen Z host.
All right. Well, we'll just go for it. But we have a guest already seated. Her name is Funmi Adedapo Rutimi. It's good to have you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. You're welcome.
I love your earrings. They're so
yeah, I love that.
Because I love both earrings too. Anyways, let's quickly go for a short break. And of course, when we come back, break and a tip. And when we come back, we'll introduce our guest by reading her profile. And of course, we can get to know her. This is a very interesting story to hear. So you don't want to miss this. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Welcome back. Well, we're going to be having a commercial break pretty soon. But let's get to know our guest seated in the house. So, gratitude.
Okay, so our guest is Funmi Adedapo Rotimi. Funmilola, thank you. Funmilola Adedapo Rotimi. She's the founder of Creative Hands Initiative Lagos and When Girls Unwind, WGU. Creative Hand Initiative is a registered non-profit that offers free art and craft workshop for children aged between 4 to 19, promoting creativity and inclusion because every child matters. When Girls Unwind is a Christian community for women aged 20 and above, created to help them relax, reconnect, and rediscover joy through play and fellowship. With the goal to revisit childhood through play, the project is designed for single, married, and divorced women, especially women whose childhood was taken from them through one issue or the other.
Wow.
Yeah.
For me, it's good
You're
to have
welcome.
I'm itching to actually hear your story. You sent me a snippet of your story and I'm like, no, girl, don't tell me. Let the world know this story and let them learn from it. So please go ahead. The floor is yours. Tell us your story. Who exactly is Funmi?
Funmi is an artist. I'm an artist by profession.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the Federal College of Education. I'm born into a family of 4. We are 3. Sorry, my mom is the 4th person because she was a single mother. So she raised the 3 of us by herself. I'm the only girl, and I'm the last child. So I have 2 brothers ahead of me, myself. So I grew up with my mom. And I didn't even grow up with my brothers from the beginning. I came when a lot happened in my mom's marriage. She was pregnant of me before the whole thing. There was issue and they had to go their separate ways and all that. So she was really, really protective of me. She was already having mental illness when she had me. So she doesn't allow anybody to touch me, not even in the hospital. She, according to the story I heard, I don't know how true. I was giving birth in the mental facility, the hospital there. So she doesn't want anyone around me. As far as it's concerned, the girl they've been waiting for is here. Even though the man that wanted the girl is no longer. He's married someone else. So, but what else? Should I continue the story?
Yes, we will continue the story, but it's already time for a commercial break. So when we come back, we'll continue from where you stopped. So let's quickly have a commercial break and we'll be right back. Stay with us. So watching Women's Corner. Well, Funmi, over to you. Take it from where you stopped.
Yes. Okay. So, she was protective of me, and that was really wasn't good for me as a child because I was not free to go out. When I was a teenager, If I want to go to church, my mom will make sure if it's a vigil that is starting like 11, my mom makes sure I leave home as early as 6 a.m. Yes, she wants me to get there early and I must not come back home until everywhere is clear, like 8 o'clock. So most times I grew up that way. I was always afraid of the dark. When I go out and it gets dark on me anywhere, I'm always shivering like something is up because that was the fear. My mom said darkness is evil. I cannot, even with that, she's always in the dark and in the house, but she doesn't sleep in the dark. She can be alone and lock the doors and, she just feels there's someone watching or something and all that. So I was really, really afraid of the dark till I was.
Afraid of the dark?
I conquered it when I had my first daughter. Because I noticed she was also replicate. Yes,
the same thing.
She was also afraid. Anywhere she see darkness, she was shivering. So I needed to get better to help her.
Yeah.
But mine came from how I grew up. If you touch me in school, you will hear from my mom.
Oh, wow.
The teacher don't go there.
Mommy to the rescue.
You will come to the school and create. Do you know how I gave birth to her? Do you know what I went through? No, you don't touch her. If she doesn't know anything, leave her. She's not dull. So my teacher, even my friends today, some of them they always use that to pick on me. That for me, if you touch even me, your mom will come for us. Yeah, my friends, so she will go for them. What? Do you know? I don't know how your parents gave birth to you, but me, I know what I went through to you. So it was really a whole lot to deal with. But even in the midst of it, she was compassionate. She loved us. She only opens door to us whenever she's having relapses. When they get to that point, they don't want to see any other person except the familiar people. So even to the voice, when we knock on the door, my mom say hello. She knows her children's voices. So she opens the door. If you're a stranger, you are going to be at the door. You might be there forever. She's not going to open the door. So she was protective of us. She felt this is our world. My name is Funmi. God gave me wealth. Even though when she had me, there was nothing like that. So anytime I was always sick, I don't know, maybe because I don't eat, I was a picky eater. And then I didn't even see her cook. As at the time I came in, she was not interested anymore. I just heard stories of she was a great cook and all that. But because, husband, when you're in your husband's house, you are motivated to cook. But when there's no husband, if he was there to be cooking all about. So I didn't learn how to cook under my mom. I don't know how I learned actually. I just got married and my husband can I just cook the first meal. Even before then I've been cooking. My husband cannot eat my food. Nobody can. Everybody's even in cooking. Say, what's this? But immediately I step into that man's house, the first food he ate, it was asking me, is that you have been hiding your cooking skills? I don't know. But I'm always in the kitchen when my brother is cooking. I've always been looking at him, and I'm a creative person. I've always been creative from childhood. That's what my mom, even in that state, that's why we say mental illness, it's not madness.
It's not madness.
It's like every normal illness that they have to manage, because she uses her medication. Once they stop using their medication, there's a relapse. And they get tired of using it. It's not easy. My mom will tell me, I've been using this since 1974. I'm tired. I've been using it all my life. For me, is it easy? So she keeps it. Sometimes she put it under the bed. She will tell you she's taking the drug. It's when she started talking to herself. There was a particular time she didn't sleep for 3 months. We didn't know.
No way.
We wake up, we see her in the midnight talking. She said, I just woke up to pray until she had that relapse. It was the biggest.
Wow.
And then we took her. We had to bond. Most times it's not a place to be. We bond to. My mom doesn't want to go to this place. I don't want to go to this place. There's nothing wrong with me. So my brother, all of us, we just, put her in the car anyhow. Then she'll be screaming. My children wants to go and kill me. Yes, wow. On the road, she'll be screaming. We have to tame her there. So when she gets there, they know what to do. They will, they give them this drug that make them calm down. And when she doesn't see or she doesn't sleep, they know her and they will say, please let the children be there when because that woman, even if you get 10 doses of that thing, she won't close her eyes.
No way.
She won't. Her children must be there. They thought we were not there. My brother needed to go and pay. She was asking, Funmi, where are your brothers? If daughter is not here, and they were, madam, you need to sleep. She said no. But she was already weak, but she wants to see her children. So when my brother came in, first one, second one,
Immediately first.
she closed the eyes.
Wow.
And then that's why they used to call her Abiyamo, you know, someone she is a mother. Even in that state, we saw her being a mother. At least she was with me. She like, when I was still trying to figure out who am I? I know I was creative. I can do anything. As far as creativity is concerned, flower, anything, whatever I see. And even as that tender age, I pick papers, I keep things. She will tell them they should leave whatever I'm keeping, even though she doesn't know what I want to do with it. But sometimes I put those things together and I say, yes, that's creativity. I like it. But I don't know what I was, you know, I want to learn this. I want to learn that. I don't know which exactly I should be in the midst of. I have so many talents, but I don't know how to channel it. So she was the one I was looking for. She said, because to use fabrics, I like using fabrics. Ankara, Ghana wax. I use it to make cards, make different things. So she saw a fashion house. She spoke to the person on my behalf. My daughter, she's very good. I think she's a fashion designer. So the first place I went to, the woman didn't teach. I was there for a year. She sent us away. She didn't teach us anything. Yes, she said we are done, that we know what we are doing. We are all pretending. I don't know anything. Yes. She told us that she was on the television. You watch. Can you imagine? I was always on an errand. Oh, my on errand girl. My mom would say, "Oh, to tell us, you know, I'll go to Yaba to buy materials for her." That was all I did for a year.
No way.
After that, she said my mom paid with her, you know, paid through her. Borrowed that. Sometimes sometimes I saw her sold her things just to. This is my daughter. I must do something. My sons are in their schools and all that. So I just, you know, but she didn't give up. I gave up at that point. After that one, I told mom, no, it's not my way. We will find out. And she said, no, she saw another one. Very close to my house. She went to that one and said, they like the way your clothes, although they are very beautiful. My daughter, she's very creative. Daughter, come here. So when she took me there, the woman said, okay, she will observe me to know where exactly I fit in. So she noticed I'm always with her children. So I play with the children, take care of the children, and the guests, the customers, I make cards, I give them, thank you for coming, then come again. So I was helping her to get customers and all that. I was very friendly, but I was not interested in whatever they were sewing. I was giving up. So she said, okay, you need to send for your mom. So when they came, my mom said, what is it? So your daughter is not a fashion designer. She is just a creative person. And then so we want her to go and study arts. Because when she gets to art, she'll be able to know where exactly. Art will help her. Even if she wants to eventually be a doctor, she'll be creative doctor. We need to channel this creativity. We don't want it to go. So my mom said, okay, no problem. Before then, I've been trying to enter the university. I've written jam with jam. I will do prosperity. It will be 1 mark. They will say, no, Unilag, all of us want to go to Unilag. After a while, I told my mom said, don't worry, you will go to school. But sometimes she doesn't even have money. I've seen so many, I have some admission letters that my mom could not pull through. So she told me, there's no money now. Even if I sell everything, I can't pay for that school fees they call. So maybe you should wait a bit. So I was home for 6 years.
Wow.
That's a long time.
I was home for 6 years, in and out. And in fact, I actually thank God because I wanted to be mass comm. Art was never in the picture. Art was never in the picture. Even when I was in school, I knew I was artistic, but I didn't go to art class because you know in secondary school, all you go to start, you are dollar. So everybody wants to. I just follow my friends. I follow them to commercial, and then math was dealing with me and accounting. I don't know math. I don't know accounting. I don't know what I went there to do. So it was really a struggle. So it was when I came out, my mom said, "Arts, please do arts." So I had to go. The woman now suggested Federal College of Education that they do this local source. Even if you don't have art as a background, you can still enroll. So, but when I got there, they said they've cancelled, but there's pre-NC. So I went through pre-NC. I did my JAM. I did my WAEC again. With art now, I made it once. Then my JAM once. It was as if, you know.
It was what you're supposed to go for, actually.
So my mom was part of the journey, even in that state. Even when I saw her go through, she was in and out of mental facility. That one we don't even want to talk about. Sometimes when I'm in school, I don't want to come home. Home is not home. You know, when the people are on holiday, I'm in the hostel.
Wow.
When I call her, she said, don't bother coming home. Stay there. Even if you come home, you know, we are a child. We don't even know. People say she's mad. They say it's a mad, your mom is mad. That's what they call us, I'm more weary, mentally unstable.
Yeah.
There's not mental illness. It's mentally unstable that your mother is mad. So you people are mad children.
Oh,
Yes,
wow.
I hear that a lot. There are some places to go to.
Stigmatization.
Yes, that's stigmatization wherever you're going. And then some people you want to go and spend days with, like all these people. There's nothing like that. So say, I grew up, nobody wants to be associated with a mad woman's child. So they can't even allow you into their space.
Oh, wow.
So I think when you get there, you will rub the madness on everybody and you start acting mad. So I don't really know, but it got to me that at some point I felt my mom was mad. Yes, because I don't know better. Everywhere, when you ask anybody, they will tell you it's madness. It's madness. So I didn't know anything like mental illness. I was still, even my brothers don't know anything like mental illness. So we just accepted that, okay, she's mad. At least a mad woman gave birth to me. Sometimes she's okay, sometimes she's not. She can be sitting with you and talking to you, and after some time, she's out. Then she'll start talking to Onumbi. She talked to herself. Then you notice. When I wanted to settle down, she was not there. She couldn't attend my wedding, my introduction, my engagement, my traditional. She wasn't okay all through those years. So they were, in fact, the wedding day, the day of my wedding, of my introduction, we didn't tell, they said the head of the family said that I should not be the one, that she would come and tell her. So she just saw my friend came in. What are you doing early this morning? Said me and Funmi, we have an event. My introduction that we are going out. So immediately she said, "Now you are going out." Okay, no problem. It's not time to go. So we said we are waiting for one more person that will fall. So that was when immediately the one came. Said they should not put up. What do you want here? These are people she allows. Sometimes she just go. She's not ready, but she allowed my friend because she knows her very well. So when the woman eventually said, "We are here to see you. We are here to see you. I'm here to see you. Your daughter, today is her introduction." So it's not possible. How can she be doing it? Funmi told me that she's going out for an event. So that event, she will go with her friend. It can't be her introduction. She's not. Nobody. She doesn't have husband. Do you have husband? I wanted to cry. In fact, because she was all I have. And I have promised myself my mom must be there when I'm getting married. Those years are very important in a child's life. Very. But she could not. And so the woman had to tell me that, for me, at this point, we can't take her. If you force her, she can get there and start creating thing. And that would be another big deal, because you have to go all over social media and all that. So please, let's just respect her. She allows me. On my wedding day, funny enough, she woke me up very early in the morning. And she started praying for me. She said, "You will do this, you will excel, you will do." As if it was praying marriage prayer, I was wondering, but we didn't tell her anything. So we just left. She didn't bother. She said, "Bye, have fun." And she looked at her. She didn't follow us. So,
but did she know about it?
Yes, but she was not interested.
Oh, wow.
While you are saying it to her, she said, "You are not, for me, he's not getting married." That's what it was, constant on her lips.
Wow.
Constant. So it was, more like the prayer was enough for me. Like there was a, maybe God wanted to use her to pray at that period. So she didn't come and I left. But though in that place I was crying because I saw people representing my mom, my dad. My dad was out of the picture. It was already late before I got married. Though they were separated, but eventually he died and all that. But my mom was alive and somebody still have to represent her. So it was really a lot on me. So it was a whole lot, but I got to discover recently when I did this series for her, in a story, healing. Stories are ill, like I wanted to in her memory. Yes, because she's late now. She died in 2020. She was really sick. We took care of her. When I got my brother took it upon himself, my second. Take care of her. So she was eating, she was fine until somehow she started having relapses. So we had to take her. They told us that because we've not brought her for a long time, they need to admit her. So she was admitted. She felt ill. They rushed her to Lutz. Told her she had sepsis. And eventually, she even fought. She told me she will not die. I will come out. I will do this. I said, amen. I prayed all through when my mom was like that. Every night, because we thought it was madness. If it was madness, God should be able to heal a mad woman. So why can't God just heal her? My brother and I wake up, we pray for her. Sometimes it's prayer that will make her sleep. Yes, you pray that then
She would just sleep.
So sometimes she will not sleep all through the night.
You know,
even the day.
Yeah.
She's talking.
Oh wow.
You know when somebody talk every seconds beside you, feel like giving that person attention. My mom talks and it's not like because you don't even know what she's saying is not relatable. She can say something that happened in 19 I was not born there. So all of us just she will still move from that. I said, she will go, she carries loads, all kinds of, she's moving around the house. She's talking to herself every second, every minute. Sometimes you just want to have your peace. So, Lord forbid, I will never keep quiet. I will never keep quiet.
Okay, Funmi, hold on. You know the way she's saying it, like as if you're saying a story, but it wasn't easy to have been in that kind of environment. You are very strong. I must give it to you. But of course, we'll come back to now ask, how were you able to scale through this challenge, become a married person, and how really can you advocate for the mentally ill people so that people can understand and stop the stigmatization. Well, let's quickly go for a short break, a commercial break. And after the commercial break, please do us right by playing the last tip for the day. And we'll be right back to wrap up the show. Stay with us. Welcome back. You're still watching Women's Corner. Now we still have Funmi Nola in the house. So we're just going to wrap up the show right now. And like I said, you heard my questions before we went for the break. Please, can you tell us how you're able to navigate all of this and how much of advocacy you want to put out there for people who are mentally ill and of course to stop the stigmatization?
Okay, so my husband, I would say he was a backbone. Not that he knows how to do it, but at least he was someone that helped me to see myself beyond, because self-esteem was tampered with at some point. I believe I wasn't good enough. You know, I shrink backward. There are some places I can't go to. If you invite me, there's a way they will see you. There's a way they will just watch you. Even if you have ideas, nobody wants to listen because of your background. But my husband is always there to tell me that no, this is, though the marriage was not, that one is another story. I didn't comment because at some point we break up, we separated, and I even went into depression, almost ending like my mom.
Oh wow!
Yes, I entered depression. I attempted suicide twice.
Oh my God!
Yes, a lot happened because I couldn't manage the home front. I don't know what to do. I don't have my mom to talk to. I don't have a father figure. I'm always looking for my father in every man because I'm a girl. You know, girl child must be there. There's something about a father figure in a girl's life. So mine was not there. So it was a whole lot of trying to learn everything on your own. So, but what I thank God, here I am. In the midst of it, I bet creative hand. God told me to start teaching children how to do art and craft, because that was why I was delayed at home, because I'm not supposed to be in the mass communicator. I was supposed to be in the art sector so that I can give, because art is what a child needs to be creating. So that's why there was a delay. But I thank God I was able to find that purpose after marriage, after the separation when we got back. That was when Creative Van was birthed. So my husband and I, we run Creative Van. We go from everywhere we have children. We go to them. We travel to states outside of the state to train these children. Then Unwind, when girls unwind, is the one for women that was supposed to be for my mom, in memory of her, because she was a loner. In the midst of what she went through, I only saw her with one friend. Even at some point, they lost contact. So there was no one she was talking to. There was no accountability. There's nobody that even wants to engage with her. There's nobody that wants to play with her. So that's why I'm advocating that mental illness is not madness. These people need love. My mommy, I saw her, because we gave her, when we started loving her, we saw her bring out the same love. You know, she has been loving us, but to even other people, she was a giver. She gives. She can give anything. You can come back and my mom has given out the chair. Then you ask her, what the chair? So I gave you, somebody came, she doesn't have a chair. She's sitting on the floor. There's nothing she could not give. So we grew up giving. My mommy gives. She's a giver, she's a tither, she doesn't joke with her tithes. When she got her pension, she removed tithes. from that
wow.
millions of, she took it to church. She
Oh,
said,
wow.
you start small so that when you get the big million, you will not be holding God's
hiding
money.
it, yes.
So she was a giver. She gives, So they are human. God created them. It was a lot of, when you battle with, it's come like you snap, somebody snap. You've been through so much at the
So
same
you just
time.
snap.
Something just, so it is
control.
not like diabetes can be managed, like other illnesses, like asthma can be managed.
Yeah.
If you give them their drug, if you monitor it, if you are there to tell them, take your drug when you're supposed to take it. Give them, encourage them, love them. They are not mad. If my mom was mad, she won't be going to the hospital and coming back and telling us. She will not be dictated, where's my drug? Oh, no, I need to take my drug by 9 o'clock. It is very important. I must not stay away so that I can, they are people that can be accountable, not be pushing them down. Their children. Their children need love because even their children are confused on what is going on. So it's not the time to push them. Family members should do better. Mental illness is not madness. I just got to discover that recently. When my mom she's dead now. I thank God for her life. She lived her life. She did the best she could. But she couldn't do much because there was no help from anywhere. Yeah. In the midst, she has to raise 3 children. She has to work. She was working with Ministry of Education. She was there for 30 years. She retired. And then lady after retirement,
that was it.
There was nobody to talk to.
Anyway, we don't even have time again to ask. Do you want to ask questions?
She has said it.
She has said everything.
She has said everything.
You are very strong, and definitely Mom was also very, very strong. And she lived a good life. To even have this, that is you, and your brothers. That is very strong, and I'm very sure you even got some strength from her, having to see her go through all of that on her own. That's giving you a lot of strength. Sometimes experience teaches us more. I don't like to say experience is the best teacher, actually. It's some cases you prefer not to even experience it. Yes. But anyways, keep being strong and keep advocating.
Yes, we'll keep doing that. Thank you for the opportunity.
Yes, you are welcome. Please release your social media handle just in case people want to reach out to you when they have situations like this and they need someone to talk to help them out. Can you call out your social handles?
When Girls Unwind, it's with Creative One. Creative One is what we project out there. So on Instagram is Creative One Initiative Lagos. On LinkedIn is Creative One Initiative Lagos. On TikTok is Creative One. On Facebook is Creative Kids Crafts.
Okay.
Creative. The crate as an 8. It's not the regular.
Okay, it's not the regular. It's CR8.
Yes, CR8. TIVHAND. So everything you want to see about us, the girls program, we take women out to play. The last one we went to spa. So we're like, wow, yes. So it's a lot of fun.
I like the way you're doing your hand. Like,
women we do a lot. My mom did a lot. You can imagine if she was going to the spa when she was going through that.
So
I've done a lot.
Yes, help her relax.
So please, let's take care of ourselves as women. We should be always thinking about everybody except ourselves.
Self-love is very important. Anyways, thank you very much, Funmi for gracing our studio today and sharing your story. I know you still have more to tell because the time was not enough, but definitely we'll still invite you again to the studio to come and tell us more so that people can be well enlightened.
Yes, ma'am.
I hope you enjoyed the show.
Yes, I did. Thank you so much.
That's good.
Anyway, thank you to all our viewers who's joined on the program. We'll be seeing you pretty soon on The Buzz. We'll talk about what's buzzing and trending on social media. Until then, do have a lovely day for yourself. My name is Just Blossom. Bye for now.
Thank you so much for joining us on this episode of Women's Corner. See you same time, same station tomorrow. My name is Gratitude Mokwede. Goodbye.